Oh my dear learner over there, how are you doing? Let me hope that now everything is moving on well, and let me hope that mathematics is now so simple and is interesting. Now in this lesson we are going to learn how to convert a time from 12 or to 24-hour clock system. Remember we said a day, one day like this one, it takes 24 hours, meaning that when we are counting, then that's what we are going to be counting. We are going to take a full day. How many hours make a day? But now when we are counting this time, when we are reading this time or taking the measurements of this time, we normally use a clock face. Now this clock face, our clock face, which we will normally put on the walls, hang on the walls, it has only 12 hours. It shows only 12 hours, which means it is showing the first half, meaning that the day is divided into two halves, being that it is made up of 24 hours, meaning that we have the first half, as you see the football, which is taking the 12 hours, and also the second half, which will also be with the 12 hours. Then the total of these halves, they make a full day. Then and the full day is made up of 24 hours. Now let us see the clock face. Now this clock face, it has 12. It has 12 here. Then this 12 is matching with the 6. Then this one matches with the, is in position with the 1 with the 7. Now this 2 goes with the an 8. Then this 3 matches with the a 9. Then the 4 goes with the a 10. Then 5 here matches with the 11. Now this one is what we call our clock, our clock face, the wall face. Now, but what we've done is wrong. Why am I saying it's wrong? When we are starting our new day, we don't start from 12. We start from 0, 0. I'm getting that. Now this is the first half, whereby we are running 1, 2, now 0. Now this is when we have entered a new day. Ekiro nogamba sawa mnanu ogwekiro, no, but teguba kiro, it is a new day. Then as we are counting, we start from a 0. We have not taken any hour. Then the clock face, the minute hand and the hour hand has to move. Now the minute, the hour hand is there. Then this is the minute hand. Then this hour hand to point in at 1 here, meaning that this one has to first make a revolution to move. Still it is at 0, 0, meaning that that day we have just taken 0. We are just in minutes. We have not taken a complete hour. Those are 60 minutes. So it moves when it reaches here, then you see this one tip pointing here. Then this means that we have just made 1 hour of that of that day. Now when we make 1 hour, 2 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours, 11. Now when we are here, then we make what we call the 12. Are you getting that? Now this one becomes the 12, the first half. Then from 12, then our clock, our clock now will now enter the second half. When it enters the second half, it is 12 here. It started from a 0, then we have moved 0, 1, 2, 3, then 12 here. Are we getting that? Now after that, when it has clocked 12, then it will not go back to 0. Now it is 12, then it has to come back to a 1. Then our clock face has no 13. Then but we have covered the 12 hours. Then this will be the 13th hour. Then 13, then 14. This one's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Are you getting that? Now when it is now 24, one of the does ended, then our clock face, now we come back inside. Now inside, this is during morning. Now this is the morning time, inside time. Now this outside time, it is the actually this is the morning time, and this is the noon morning this is the first our first half, and now this is our second our second half. So when our clock face doesn't have this outer numbers and inner numbers, we have to bear it in mind. That's why we are here to learn how to convert that. Now when you look at this one, to get the first half, the first half must be with the 12 hours and the second half must be with the 12 hours. But how do we identify the first half? When I use AM, A means ant, meridian, ant means before. Then to know that, oh, this number has been taken from and the second half, I use PM. So for example, I can have 2 PM and 2 AM. Now if you're a learner, you have now to identify, is this 8 from inside here, whereby inside we've said it's the first half, or this 8 is taken from the second half, because our clock, it does not have these outer numberings. I've just put them here for you to get that continuous counting, 0 1 2 3 4 up to number 24. Those are 24 hours. But now if you find this one, how will you understand, is this one from the first half or this one is from the second half? Now the moment you see this PM means post, meaning that the first after. Now this means that this 2, it is taken after the first half. Now this one is in the second half, meaning that it was munane zechiro, then again munane zemisana. Are you getting that? So that's what it means. Now this one, it is in the second half. Then this one, if you see this AM, it is in the first the first half. Are we there? Now this one is in the first half. So if this one is in the first half, how are we going now to convert this? When you are converting this hour at this time to 24, we are adding. We do the addition, but this addition is of, we either add 00 or we add 12 hours. Now when do we add 00? We add 00 when it is AMY, because as if it is here, it is 1 hour of a day of that new day. We have not covered the first 12 hours. Then until we move and reach this 12, now when we come to the second half to this, now when we come back again for the second time of this 1, then this one is not a 1. If we continue counting as we normally do, this one is going to be a 13. How have we obtained the 13? We have gotten this 12 and we have added on this now second hour. So when we are changing to 24, we either add 00 or 12 hours. When we add 12 hours, when we are in the second half, that is the PM. When in the first half we add 00, why? We have not completed the first half. Tetunaba kumalako da sawa 12 tukyali awo. Are you getting to chatambula mu 0000000? Now so that one that's why some cargo gwechiro, it's not 24. They are showing you 0 maybe 24 minutes, but at nunu time they show you 12:40. Now this is nunu time, then this is the midnight time, 00, meaning that we are now restarting. We have restarted the day, the fresh day. Let me hope that you are understanding. Okay, so now let us go to these examples and get to see what we are going to do. So they can tell us that convert 2:40 PM to 24. Now what are we going to do? We've said we either add 00 or 12 hours. Now when we look at this one, we are going to add 12 hours. Why? Because it is in the PM. So we have hours and also the minutes. We have 2 and 40. Then we are adding 12:00 hours. Why? Because it is in PM. P means post after the first half, meaning that we have covered, we are in the second half. So in the second half, then the second half you have moved the 2 hours. Then how about the total? How many so far you have moved? At first you have covered the 12, then in the second half you have covered the 2 hours. So 12 plus these 2, then you make 14 hours. That's why we add 12 hours. So this is going to be 40, then this is going to be 14 hours. Now in 24, we write our answer as 40 hours. We don't put PM, we don't put even the dots. These dots are put in when we are changing to 12-hour clock. Let me hope that we are together. Then let us see if they give us 12:40 AM. Now this AM, it means that we have not covered the first the first half. We are still in the first half, so we have not completed. We don't have a band of 12 hours. Therefore we are going to add there 00. So it's going to be hours and again minutes. This is 2 and this is going to be 40. 0 then 00. So when we add this, we are going to get 02:40 hours. So Our answer is 0 to 40 hours. Now when we have now 3:19 p.m. so what is the time? So this is the PM is the second half, so meaning that in the second half you have fetched 30 hours and 19 minutes. So now in the first half you covered 12, then these 3 when you add, what do you have? So it's now going to be we have hours here and hour and minutes, so 3 and 19, then we are adding here 12 hours, then this is 19 and this is 5:1, so it's going to be 15:19 hours. Please don't put dots, and we don't put PM, we don't put AM. Now if they give us 10:40 AM, now this is AM, we are going to add 0, 0, so hours here and the minutes, meaning that this one is in the first half. We have not completed it. We have not completed it, the first half, so we are adding 0, 0, then 0, 0 here. When we add, we get 40, then 10. So we have 10:40 hours. So that is that. Let me hope that you've understood changing from 24 to 12-hour clock system. Are we there? Alright, now you try out this one. So today I don't want to give you a lot because this thing confuses. So let us get the activity. Now convert the following in the 24-hour clock system. 24-hour clock system. So here 24-hour clock system, I will have 9:40 AM, 8:30 PM, 7:40 PM, 8:49 PM, 7:20 AM, 2:20 AM, 8:26 AM, 6:40 AM, 7:40 PM, 6 PM, then 8:20 PM, then 11:40 PM, then 10:15 PM, then 11:59 AM, then 12:40 noon time, then 0:40 midnight. Midnight, you change for us this one. This is midnight. Let me write it 0:40. Then we have I will have 4:40 AM, then 4:40 PM. Okay, you've been a good learner. Try out that. It has been our lesson for today. It's very simple, but give it time. We meet in the next lesson.